¿Qué tienen las series postapocalípticas como Revolution para gustarle tanto a la gente?
My feeling is they like these shows because we're at a time where people are wondering about the future. The world has become very tenuous in so many ways, and they don't want to be preached to by a show like this, and they're tired of looking at documentaries that depict the world coming to an end, a la Nostradamus. So I think this show is entertaining and gives them a sense of characters that they can relate to. And they look at it and they may see some hope in it, but they also see some excitement and some drama.
Absolutely, and we've become increasingly more reliant on technology, on fossil fuels and everything else, and there's a finite aspect to all of that, and I think this explores that whole notion, and so it's kind of it's topical, but it's also pure escapism in terms of drama and in terms of its content.
Action, excitement. Gives them a chance to have a little decompress in between the dramatic scenes.
That's right.
I mean, the show is at its core is about family, and it's about the intricacies of relationships. It's about betrayal. It's about allegiance, but it's also about recovery and survival.
Absolutely, yeah. Well said.
Thank you, sir.
¿Interpretáis a los villanos de Revolution? ¿Es más interesante que dar vida a los buenos?
I think it's a lot more fun playing the bad guy. I think it's always interesting to, when you're playing a dark character, to look for the light in that character, and even if you're playing a light character, to look for the dark. It's the great thing about what Eric Kripke has created here are bad guys that have legitimate motivation. And so we're not mustache twirling villains, where there's something a little bit more human about these two characters. Or I believe so, and I certainly see it in Giancarlo's character.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm totally inhuman.
I'm trying to.
But doing great. No, it's just, that was so absolutely eloquently put. I mean, I believe if you don't have that in the writing, we're very blessed to have it in our writing. And both Dave and I think, count ourselves among the blessed on TV because we're able to have all of these different emotions, but they're coming from a foundation of need and want. And I look at poor Dave as Monroe, and he really needs love. He wants to be loved. He's been and so he takes all of that energy and is trying to amass power. And really what he needs, the power equals love. He's lost his lady, he's lost his best friend. I mean, he's just screwed.
Wow, it's just pretty terrible stuff, isn't it?
But I mean, for me, it's exciting. I mean, I go back to when I first saw James Cagney in Public Enemy. And I was so fascinated by his performance in the last scene. He's on top of a mountain. He says, "Top of the world, Ma." The rush and adrenaline feeling from having all the power. I like to be a little bit behind the first one in the race because I feel like it gives you an opportunity to pull even and look them in the eye, and then it gives you an opportunity to pull ahead.
Which you do so well.
I try. But it's wonderful, and what we're hoping for, from JJ, from Eric, from our new Rockney, our new writer, is that we'll all be able to be a little behind, a little forward, come even, come back. And I'm looking forward to the second season where we're all changing places and still allowing ourselves the ability to have all of the colors that you have recognized.